Hey guys, how y'all doing? We are back for our another video, child. This time, girl, we got to talk about the mess that's going on between Funky Dineva and Michelle Atlien. Honey, they are still going at it. I thought that I thought they were gonna squash it. You know that Michelle Atlien, Tasha K, and Funky, they had this huge beef going on, and Tasha K pretty much did a video trying to squash it with Funky, but Funky's not trying to hear it. So Michelle Atlien, she has responded to Funky and is still reading him down. And I'm gonna go ahead and play it, child, because I said, hey, it's the mess. I like a little mess from time to time, but damn, these right here, these people right here, they just not letting up. So to remind you guys of what Funky had to say originally about Michelle Atlien, we got to play that. So just for those of you that's not following the mess that's going on and don't know what was said and what was done, we got to put that out there. Give me 1 second. Ooh, y'all, I apologize for not being on camera, y'all. I'm in my bedroom with my pajamas on, chilling. But I saw this mess. I said, oh, God, I need to talk about this tonight, honey, because they still fighting. So let's get into what Funky had to say about Michelle Atlien. Michelle Atlien, and then we're going to play her response that she just did tonight, okay? Because she is still reading and dragging his ass. And I know when he see this, it's going to be some shit. I just know it. I know he gonna respond. He gonna clap back. He gonna roast the fuck out of her. I already know it. But I guess we gonna watch the mess, child. We gonna watch the mess. All right here on my show. Damn. Hold on. All right, let's go. Let's go ahead and play what Funky had to say. Shout out to Funky Dineva. Shout out to Funky Dineva, child.
Not finna sit up here. That y'all is not finna sit up here and act like when that girl is not done up, she got above average looks. That girl look better than all of y'all ass that go to work. That girl look better. So somebody said, and I'm not trying to be funny, I normally don't bring this type of crap up. They say Michelle Brown started the mess with the stolen car.
Let me guess. You're thinking about going to therapy. And as a therapist,
right here. Ugh, pardon the egg, guys. All right, we're back. Michelle Brown is Michelle Atlien.
A little bit of context. When me and Michelle Brown fell out, and that was around the time, me and Quad had already been friends. Michelle Brown is quoted running into Quad somewhere and telling Quad, oh, you playing for the wrong team, meaning she was my friend. And from that moment on, Michelle sank her teeth into Quad, and she go over there and post lies and inflammatory stuff over there about her, the same way she do about me, the same way she do about Claudia, the same way she do about Candy, okay? And y'all eat it up. And I'm going to tell y'all something, and I normally don't talk about Michelle Brown on my platform because I really don't care about Michelle Brown. I really don't. Michelle Brown, and she's going to take this moment and turn it into 1,400 podcasts and 1,400 YouTube videos and have at it. The reality of the situation is, while Michelle Brown is sitting over there running her mouth about me constantly, here is the 100% unadulterated truth, okay? The unadulterated truth is that Michelle Brown is sick in her head and she needs to be examined by a doctor. I have lived in Miami for 7 years, okay? I lived in Miami for 7 years. On top of the 7 years, me and Michelle Brown fell out 3 to 4 years before I even moved to Miami. That is 10 years. It's been a decade without me and Michelle Brown having any sort of contact, communication, whatever. And she still find it her business to sit up on her YouTube channel day in and day out and make it about me. If you go on that girl's YouTube channel right now and search Funky Dineva, 80% of her videos will be about me. So with that being said, who's winning? I won. I've been won. A decade in, and you still find it in your soul to be upset or throw shade or whatever it is you call yourself doing after a decade of somebody not paying you any attention, a decade, and you're still going. Have at it. Because here is the reality of the situation. I own Michelle Brown. I own Michelle Brown. Michelle Brown is the only person I know that don't like me, that know more about my life than people that like me do. People I don't like, I'm not in and out their social media feeds. People I don't like, I'm not on their channels. People I don't like, I don't discuss. And sure, some flippant bitch gonna be like, yeah, but you discussing her now, you must be bothered. Nah, it was relevant to the story. I just brought it up. And I'm going to take it a step further. Here is why people like Michelle Brown do what they do. Because Michelle Brown has done a very good job of cultivating an audience of people who are similarly disenfranchised like her. They are people who are conventionally unattractive, who are miserable, who feels like the world has not given them everything they deserve. And they're also a very niche group of people. They're a group of people who feel like they get shitted on in life because they're a Black woman. Because they're a Black woman. Michelle speaks very well to that group of women who are, oh, they hate Black women. That's her tribe. That's her tribe. And it's a bunch of bitter, unattractive, miserable people. Those are her tribe. And that is why Michelle is able to sit up over there and tell lies that people know are lies. And they just run with it. They just run with it. They just run with it because you want to hate me so bad. And it's something about my life that bothers you so bad that you rather sit over there with her and hate. Again, my life is an open book. There is enough that you can read me about in my real life that you don't have to make up. But here's the bigger story.
Fair use, fair use. Everything said in this video is alleged and in my opinion and is used for fair use. Again, fair use and entertainment.
Bigger story is the reason why I don't get bothered by the stuff that Michelle Brown does. She doesn't like me. That's what you're supposed to do. That girl don't like me. I'll take it a step further. That girl hates me. So you can't get mad at somebody who dislike you or hate you for doing the things that people who dislike people do. That's what she does. But what is sad about it, and where I will always win over Michelle Brown, and why Michelle Brown is always going to be mad, is because everything Michelle Brown has tried to do against me for over a decade has not amounted to a pile of shit. She ain't stopped nothing. Michelle, you big, fat, funky, frowsy bitch, and I'm going to do you one better. While we on the line,
the biggest mistakes I see when people are applying for their dream job,
He said
not
that with his
realizing
whole
that
damn chest, didn't he? Funky said that with his chest, didn't he? Let's get back to it, y'all. He won't done.
Saw your ass at the Nene Leakes show, and he came back and reported that you still just as musty, still just as stink, and still just as funky as you was 10 years ago when me and you stopped talking, when me and you used to go to dinner and you smelled bad. Why you sitting up on your YouTube always talking about me, you fat, funky, fish-smelling, frowsy, fat bitch. You need to take your ass to the nearest Epsom salt factory and sign up for a customer appreciation tour. And you need to be somewhere talking about that. And you need to soak your big, fat, funky, frowsy, fish-smelling ass in a tub of apple cider vinegar. Michelle, undeniably, you sit on social media and make up stuff about me. You do. You stay talking about stuff that ain't got no relevance. Michelle, every single person, including Nene Leakes, talks about the way you smell. And it bothered me that a decade later, people are still talking about the way you smell. You have had to be stank for so long that you are nose blind to it. And here's the gag. Talking about her ain't even worth it. The bitch scary as fuck. I'm back in the city. The bitch ain't gonna come outside. She ain't gonna come outside. She gonna sit back. She gonna go everywhere she know I'm not at. Because that's the type of scary bitch she is. Sure. And she gonna sit up and be stank somewhere. Like, a decade. The next time she do a video and she get to talking about me, all I want y'all to put in the chat is hashtag a decade. This is the longest I've talked about this girl since we fell out over a decade ago. And I'm gonna be very honest with you. I regret this shit already. I regret it already because I broke my streak. I honestly regret doing it. I regret doing it already because I would never want to give her the satisfaction of thinking that I am somewhere thinking about her, because I'm not. And I know she gonna sit somewhere and her minions gonna be somewhere and be like, but she must be popping. You must be bothered because you gave the last 15 minutes of your show to Michelle. If that's what y'all need in order to sleep easy at night, then have at it. But here is one thing, two things, three things that we know for sure that a bitch will never be able to take away from me. And I'm looking you dead square in your face, motherfucking Michelle Brown, and I'm telling you this. I'm not in the same place you left me in, love. And that's the win in itself. That's the win in itself. I'm not in the same place you left me in. I've left your ass in the dust, and you have had the esteem, honor, and pleasure of sitting back in your reclusive state and watching me pop my shit for the last decade. While 10 years later, you still stink. 10 years later, you've got no shows, no new opportunities. In the world of Ozempic and Mounjaro, you still find a way to gain weight, which is, for the life of me, I'm not understanding, because you always had a little bit of money. You still finding a way to get fatter, and then you still ate Michelle. Even if you gotta line your clothes with baking soda before you leave, you still got the audacity to talk shit about people, and you smell like a canal in the middle of Minnesota.
Damn.
And I'm throwing Oliver all under the bus, and Oliver, do forgive me, but Oliver came back and said last week when he saw you at the Nene Leakes show thing, when you went over there and tried to talk to him, you were stank then, and 3 people came back and said you were stank at YouTube Black.
Damn.
Now, you don't gave me every STD on the man. I'm nasty. I'm on drugs. I'm on crack and all of this. And let me tell you something. Baby, I might have smoked all the crack from here to Timbuktu, but a bitch ain't never said I was stank. That's one thing about it, and 2 things for sure. My name might be Funky Dineva. You lied, you know, good and goddamn well. That was dog food That was dog food that was busted at the front door of your condo, but you wanted to make it seem like I had doo-doo. Like I'm sitting there living in a house with doo-doo at the front door. A house that you came to every day and picked me up. But catch this tea, bitch. In the midst of me living in that house with that doo-doo, bitch, I ain't never smell as bad as you. So here's the thing. Until Michelle Brown is able to walk these streets and get 3 consecutive random reports.
Time is running out.
That's all the age, guys. Let's get past them, honey. We got to get through it. All right, we're back.
That she smelled fresh. You sitting up with some stale ass box braids, fat as a goddamn U-Haul truck, cracking stale ass jokes, junkie Dineva, and whatever else you be saying. Here's the funny thing. After a decade, that girl don't know nobody I know. That girl don't know nothing about my life. I don't even know what she's finding room to even still talk about at this point. That girl don't know nothing about my life. That girl, at best, she knows somebody that's like, oh, I saw Funky Dineva at Red Lobster. That girl don't know nobody that I know. But until we get 3 random reports that consecutively that you smell fresh, I'll never feel any ways tired about you. You old, you fat, you stink, you're not smart, you're non-degreed, you're washed up, your self-esteem is in the dump, you don't have a man, you don't have a baby, 2 things that you wanted, but your pussy was too corroded to get. Nobody in Atlanta sees it for you. You think you doing something because you be with Nene Leakes, and Nene, what's she doing these days? You have no access to any celebrity circles. You have no access to any networks. We have not seen you on any TV shows, any specials. You don't host anything. You don't get any bookings. You don't shop better than me. You don't eat better than me. You don't live better than me. You don't ride better than me. You don't vacation better than me. You don't have better friends than me. You don't smell better than me. You're not smarter than me. You're not more articulate than me. You don't have more weight in this space than me. So what you saying, bitch? What you saying? And moreover, when is it gonna be done? When is it gonna be done, Michelle? This like the sweet tea and quad thing. This like the sweet tea and quad thing. Drop down in the comments and
all right, so he's pretty much done. Oh my God, well he was very disrespectful. I think a lot of people take offense to Funky referencing women in terms of saying bitch. It's a little far. Obviously, he's upset about what she had to say about him, and y'all know Funky's mouth is very, very trash can. When he say something, he go for the jugular. And it was no different in this damn video right here. It was kind of some of the stuff he said was kind of fucked up, to be honest with you. And I don't like that he threw Oliver Twist in the mix in terms of saying a private conversation between the two of you. You threw Oliver in there, so he called her straight. Nene called her straight. How Nene catch her straight? What Nene doing? You hanging out with Nene Leakes? What's she doing these days? Like, Nene has her own talk show now. Nene is out here doing things. She's on the Upshaws. She's doing some stuff. She just ain't no Real Housewives of Atlanta anymore, but she's still doing some things. And why does that matter? She can hang out with Nene or whoever she wants to hang out with. You hanging out with Tamar, and she's annoying as fuck. So I know we not about to do that. But let's get into what Michelle Atlien had to say, because she just did a response video, still dragging him. They are never going to let this shit go. I'm just like, oh my God. Let's get into it. Shout out to Michelle Atlien, honey, because baby... She says she sincerely apologized, but she sincerely drugged the fuck out of him. So I don't know what kind of apology this is, but you guys can take it for what you must. Shout out again. She says, Funky Dineva, I sincerely apologize. This is Michelle Atlien, the person that Funky Dineva was just talking about. Let's go.
I totally forgot about the last story. I know. Listen, I really want to take a moment I really want to take a moment and personally apologize to funky, nasty, dirty Dineva. I really want to apologize to all of the funky, nasty, dirty, junkie bunch. Okay, I do. No. I'm not pregnant. I just want to like sincerely issue this apology for hurting so many feelings, for being such a bad bitch as I am. Okay, I want to apologize for being, the person that he looks up to, the person who he aspires to be. I want to apologize, okay, for not giving him my washer and dryer, since he had to literally steal it and sell it for crack. I want to apologize for all of that. What else do I want to apologize? I want to apologize for all of that. I want to apologize for him lying about on my coochie cat. I want to apologize for that, because I know and you know and he know that it was his ass smelling like that, okay? Because he got shit stains all over the place, shit stains on his couch today at his house where he lives today. He posted it just last week, okay? He had shit stains and piss stains all over the floor. So, I mean, anybody that has ever met me knows I smell like money and bun number 9, okay? So I just want to apologize to anybody who believes the lies that man has told you. Listen, we all know that junkies lie. Okay. Listen, a lot of our family members in the past have been addicted to narcotics and drugs and alcohol. And we know how manipulative they can be. We know how, they all have delusions of grandeur. They feel like they are the greatest ever. They tell lies. They tell some convincing ass stories, and they steal shit. They'll steal your watch right off your arm if you let them. So I just want to apologize for being, less aware than I have ever been in the past during that time, because I did, think that I was helping someone out, and clearly I wasn't. I want to apologize also for, making all the money that I make on YouTube, because, clearly y'all don't know and y'all don't care. I get that. But, every time, the junkie bunch comes over and trolls me, it's just more dollars in my pocket. And I want to apologize for that, because clearly y'all don't know, but, it doesn't matter if you know or not. Just keep coming. Okay. Just keep coming. Keep trolling me. Keep talking about my vajayjay. Keep saying I'm stanky. Keep saying all the things that get all the people to talk about me. And y'all listen, somebody said that Junkie said something about he don't talk about other YouTubers because then it starts a firestorm or something shout out to Anonymous T, because that's why I saw this on Anonymous T. She said that he said that something about that's why he don't talk about other YouTubers, because it starts a gazillion videos being made about him. But they wouldn't be making them about him if I wasn't in the video. They wouldn't have made the videos if it wasn't about Junkie versus Michelle and Tasha K. They wouldn't have made the videos about him by himself. So, I mean, shout out to Junkie, because I feel like this was a stunt, because I have not talked about him in months, perhaps. I don't know. But the people who say I talk about him on every video, clearly you are watching, and I appreciate you for being a member of the squad. But in order to know that I talk about Junkie, or that I even reference Junkie, you will have to literally watch my video, like even today, to the 1 hour mark. And I did this on purpose. I said it at the 1 hour mark so that I know that y'all will watch it all the way through. So I appreciate each and every one of y'all for supporting me, and I will not let you down. And put #decade in the chat. #decade in the chat. Y'all do that, because he sent his whole following over there to tell me that it's been a decade and to get over it. Let me just say, okay, let me be the first to tell you, okay? I don't know if y'all's credit has ever been bad before, because, my credit is amazing now, but my credit used to be shit, okay? I had default loans. I had a whole bunch of shit back in the day, but I paid them. But I learned a lot of stuff from Susie Orman and all them. They say that if your loan and whatever is in default, if you don't plan on paying it, don't start paying it now, okay? At the end of the day, when it's in default and you make one little payment, if you say, I'm going to pay you $10, I'm going to pay you $10 a month. If you pay it, that starts the clock right over again. And you know what Junkie Dineva did? He paid that defaulted loan. He just paid it. When he went on his platform and he decided to drag me and say all those negative things about me, the decade just started over. It's day one.
Oh, God.
It's day one all over again. Oh, it's been a week. Oh, but actually, it's day 7. So the slate is clean. We just started this beef all over again. So listen, it's no longer hashtag decade. It's hashtag day 7. So we're gonna keep it rolling. Okay, all the members of the squad, if y'all tired of me talking about him, skip that video, please. Anybody else, if you here for the mess, I'm gonna be here for the mess, because you know this ain't my real job. This is my part-time job, and I do it just because I like it and I'm messy. So yeah, I just wanted to say that. So I apologize to y'all, and that's my apology. And if you're accepted, then you know, it is what it is. If you don't accept it, you know, it is what it is. Meanwhile, you know, it's on and popping. You know, you beef with me, we beef forever.
Well, there you go. So she is not going to stop trolling, it looks like, Funky Dineva. She calls him Junkie Dineva. So y'all know this shit is about to be a whirlwind. So I will be keeping my notifications on to see what Funky Dineva has to say in response to Michelle Atlien, aka Michelle Brown, honey, coming back, clapping back, and reading the fuck out of him, showing his couch where his dog shitting on his couch. She just, baby, let me tell you, she just have that, she has that really nice, subtle shade about her. I like her. I don't care what nobody say. I like Michelle Brown. Okay. I like her because she just don't give a damn. Okay. She's like me. She say her little shit and she said real cutesy and it always lands. So I like her and shout out to her. All right. Keep doing what you're doing, mama. Cause y'all know Funky said that I ride better than her. I said, Funky, you do drive a BMW, and with all due respect, she does push a Porsche. All right. You are renting your house, Funky. Michelle owns her house. So there's a difference, okay? Not to be trying to jump in y'all beef or nothing, because this ain't my fight, girl. I ain't got no dog in this fight, okay? But y'all go on to fight, man. I'm gonna sit right here and enjoy the show, child, with my popcorn and everything, and I'm gonna come right here and report it. But that's what they had to say, and I know you don't say had, but that's what they had to say. So Funky Dineva said what he had to say to Michelle Atlien, and she has just responded today to Funky. So that is it. And that is all, okay? Thank you guys for being here again. This is for fair use and entertainment, okay? So don't nobody be mad about this. Thank you to my mods. Rose Armstead, True TV Podcast. Thank you so much, KBR. See you in the building. Shout out to you. Thank you so much, Tyra. Thank you, Scorpion Miss. And thank you, Belle Wilson, my mods. Thank y'all so much. And thank you to all the content creators that stopped by, okay? Of course, all my caramelians and everybody in the bushes. Thank you guys for stopping by and supporting the video, child. Please don't forget to like the video. Again, please do not forget to like the video, subscribe, and share the video. Tell a friend to come on over to the Caramel Rail Show and subscribe. All right, so you guys have a wonderful night. I will see you later. If nothing else, let's go.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negative